Hey gamers, welcome back to 5 Best Ones. Today, we're diving into the future of gaming with a topic that's set to redefine your gaming experience, the best OLED gaming monitors of 2024. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all things gaming. Now, let's roll. Number 5. Samsung Odyssey OLED G9. The most common OLED monitors are 34 or 27-inch models, such as the Dell Alienware ADUI 3423DW and ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 AQDM. However, there are several with even larger screens. While they are uncommon, there are a few to pick from because they come in a range of shapes and sizes. The Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SES49 CG95, a gigantic 49-inch super ultra-wide display, is one of them. It boasts a resolution of 5120 x 1440 and a 32:9 aspect ratio, which is equivalent to using two 27-inch 1440 displays side by side. As long as your games support such an ultra-wide format, this gives an immersive gaming experience. It employs a QD OLED panel, which produces deep blacks and dazzling highlights for excellent overall picture quality. It even features a 240 Hz refresh rate, which is useful for competitive gaming, but it requires a graphics card that supports compression to achieve that rate. In terms of gaming performance, it boasts excellent motion handling, as does any OLED, and it has reduced input lag when the game mode setting is enabled. There are more huge OLEDs available, including ones with ultra-wide screens. The LG 45GR95 QEB is a 45-inch monitor with a 21:9 aspect ratio and 240 Hz refresh rate, similar to the Samsung. However, because it lacks the same QD OLED panel, the picture quality is inferior. Some 42 or 48-inch OLEDs, such as the LG 48GK900B, are also available. However, due to their 16:9 aspect ratio, they are the same size as tiny TVs. Only acquire these if you don't mind utilizing a display of this size as a monitor, as sitting in front of a screen with that much vertical height isn't for everyone. Even though they are sometimes less expensive than these ultra-wide displays, they also have lower refresh rates. The Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SES49 CG95 is a high-end 49-inch QD OLED monitor from Samsung. It is a newer model than the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9/G95 NAS49 Edge 95, which employs mini LED backlighting, and it is Samsung's second QD OLED monitor, following the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBES34BG85. It boasts a 5120 x 1440 resolution and a super ultra-wide 32:9 aspect ratio with an 1800R curve. So even though it has a large screen, the edges are pushed closer to your field of view. It's designed as a gaming monitor with a 240 Hz refresh rate, and you can use it with any graphics card that supports display stream compression owing to its DisplayPort 1.4 and HDMI 2.1 connectors. It is compatible with all common variable refresh rate (VRR) formats, including HDMI Forum VRR, FreeSync, and GSINC. It, like other Samsung monitors produced in 2023, is powered by Samsung's proprietary Tizen Smart Platform, which gives you access to a plethora of apps without the need for a PC. The Samsung G95 SC is fantastic for gaming, combining a 240 Hz refresh rate with excellent visual quality. It boasts a near-instant response time, which results in minimum motion blur and low input latency for a responsive experience. It also supports VRR to reduce screen tearing. It supports HDMI 2.1 bandwidth and can therefore be used with any HDMI 2.1 graphics card, although it does not support fork at 120 Hz from consoles. On the bright side, its 32:9 aspect ratio allows you to see more of your game at once as long as the game supports this aspect ratio. And because to its near infinite contrast ratio, blacks appear deep and inky in dark surroundings. The Samsung Odyssey OLED G9 offers excellent gaming performance and picture quality, and it outperforms comparable QD OLED displays, such as the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBES34BG85 by introducing a 240 Hz refresh rate. The QD OLED panel is also an upgrade over the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9/G95 NAS49H. Number 4. Dell Alienware ADUE3423D2. The Dell Alienware ADUE3423D2 is the greatest gaming monitor we've tested. It's an ultra-wide gaming monitor that doesn't have the highest resolution or refresh rate compared to other displays, but it combines fantastic gaming performance with outstanding picture clarity. It responds almost instantly, resulting in incredibly smooth movements with no obvious blur. It also boasts a 175 Hz refresh rate and native support for GSWC variable refresh rate (VRR) technology, which is useful if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. If you have an AMD graphics card and don't require native GSWC compatibility, the Dell Alienware ADUE3400. Number 3. Gigabyte M27U. While the Dell Alienware ADUE3423D2 and the ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 AKDM are excellent high-end gaming monitors, if they are too expensive for you, you can consider a mid-range option like the Gigabyte M27U, which has an LED backlit LCD panel rather than an OLED panel and thus does not have the same premium picture quality with perfect blacks as the Dell and the ASUS. However, the biggest advantage of this monitor over the other two is its greater fork resolution, which provides more detailed visuals. If you want a fork display with greater picture quality, consider the Acer Nitro XV275KP3B Pro6, a more expensive mid-range gaming monitor. The Gigabyte has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, which is perfect for console gaming because it supports the £5 and Xbox Series XS, as well as being adaptable for PC gaming because to its 160 Hz peak refresh rate, VRR compatibility, and rapid response time over its whole refresh rate range. If the 27-inch screen is too small for you, the Gigabyte M32U is a similar monitor with a larger screen that costs more for a Number 2. ViewSonic XG2431. If you're on a tight budget, there are many of solutions accessible. You'll have to forego a few features, but you can still buy a gaming monitor with amazing performance, such as the ViewSonic XG2431. It has a lesser resolution and a smaller screen than the LG 27GP850B/27GP83BB. Therefore, it doesn't provide the same immersive gaming experience with detailed visuals. However, if you require a greater resolution, there are some 1,440 choices available, such as the Dell G2724D, but these have lower refresh rates. The ViewSonic is perfect for gaming because of its high 240 Hz refresh rate, which is ideal for competitive PC gaming. This contributes to the monitor's incredibly rapid response time for smooth motion, and it also features an optional lighting strobing feature. By lowering persistent blur, this improves the appearance of motion. Unlike many monitors, you may customize its flicker, which is a good bonus to a budget monitor. However, it does not operate in tandem with VRR. It supports FreeSync and GSWC, thus it may be used with nearly any source. ViewSonic's XG2431 is a 24/1080p gaming monitor. It's ViewSonic's only 240 Hz monitor in the Omni family, and it offers native FreeSync variable refresh rate, VRR support to eliminate screen tearing, as well as GSWC compatibility. It offers low frame rate compensation, which ensures a nearly tear-free gaming experience even if you... Number 1. LG UltraGear OLED. This year, UltraGear released the UltraGear OLED 27, the first 27-inch OLED monitor with a 240 Hz refresh rate. It has DisplayPort 1.4 and HDMI 2.1, so you may take use of the high refresh rate without any problems. For a tear-free gaming experience, there is native FreeSync variable refresh rate, VRR support, and G-SYNC compatibility. Notably, unlike most OLED displays, the UltraGear OLED 27 sports a matte screen coating that helps to reduce reflections. According to LG, the monitor can attain a maximum brightness of 1000 nits, but only on 3% of the screen. In our tests, we measured a maximum brightness of 600 nits with HDR enabled and slightly over 250 nits in SDR. The LG 27GR95 QEB is a 1440p gaming monitor with a 27-inch OLED screen. It's one of the first OLED gaming monitors with a 240Hz refresh rate, and you can reach it with any form of connection thanks to its DisplayPort 1.4 interface and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. It also supports native FreeSync variable refresh rate, VRR, and G-SYNC to reduce screen tearing. Unlike LG's other larger OLED monitors, this one features a matte screen covering that reduces direct reflections but adds some haziness to visuals. With constant exposure to static components, it is prone to burn-in like any other OLED. However, it includes a few options to try to limit the risk of burn-in. The LG 27GR95 QEB is fantastic for gaming. It has a high refresh rate of 240 Hz, FreeSync VRR support, and G-SYNC compatibility to help prevent screen tearing. It also has reduced input lag for a snappy feel, and motion looks amazing thanks to its near instantaneous response time. However, there is some inverted ghosting due to overshoot. Fortunately, it's an excellent choice for darkroom gaming, as it produces perfect blacks with no blooming. The LG 27GR95 QEB is an excellent gaming monitor that combines a quick 240 Hz refresh rate with the superior image quality of an OLED. It's a terrific option if you want the best of both worlds in terms of visual quality and gaming performance, but it has some limitations. The matte screen coating doesn't seem as well as on other OLEDs, and there's some inverse ghosting when fast-moving things are displayed. It's still adequate if you don't want the finest of the best in gaming monitors, and it outperforms. So guys, that concludes our list of top 5 best OLED gaming monitors of 2024. All product links are provided in the description, which is regularly updated to reflect the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.